today was off to a very dramatic start. And it's not because we had such a beautiful big snow. I just cannot believe how crazy intense winter showed up as soon as it was December 1st. I mean, it is just full on winter. Yeah, I woke up to like not too much snow, maybe like another 3-4 inches, but it's like really big, thick, fluffy snow. But that's not the drama. So as I do every morning, I look out my bedroom window. There's like a little balcony. I'll show you. And there was a fox circling the rabbit hut. Yes, not good. Not good at all. So we had 3 ducks before we had these 3 gales, and it was a fox that took them away. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. He had gotten in, we had a very different door and latch system. We didn't have this flashing here. So this gate could kind of wiggle open just enough for a little fox body to get through. And so we've since put this flashing on. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's like a metal piece that's welded on here. Our neighbor is a welder and actually came over and helped weld additional pieces onto our door. So this gate can't be pushed forward. If we were to accidentally like leave this latch, and then we actually got like much better, stronger latches. And there's 2 now. There's like a lift lever, and at the very bottom there's like a grooved style latch, because that's how the fox got through before. He got right in through the front door. That was the weak spot. And then we've also added a 3rd layer of fencing around. So like this, you know, like it's just like a coop thing that you buy online. And so it comes with this really shitty, to be quite honest, like chicken wire that a raccoon can bite through. So that's what goes on first. It's very thin wire, but that's what goes on first. And then we added, you can't even really see it, but we added basically fencing that's here. It's a like 2x4 thick wire fencing, and that's really thick that a raccoon or a fox cannot get through that. It's really thick so that they're not going to be able to like bite through that or get through that. But we wanted to add even more because I was like, well, what if they can like kind of stretch it? And you know, I get so paranoid, especially after that fox attack. So we added a 3rd layer. Oh my gosh, what's this called? It's called like it's like something cloth, like hardware cloth. But it's like this like thick plastic mesh. So again, it's like hard for an animal to get through, and it's like super thin. And this also will help keep mice out, because we do get some mice in here, and like chipmunks and stuff, and it's not like they're dangerous to the ducks, but they eat all their food, and so that's just a nuisance. And the ducks will actually kill the mice. They're pretty vicious and protective of their food, and we find murdered mice in here sometimes, and that's just gross. All right, where's the dog? Okay. So I brought my dog over here. We usually bring the dog over here when we do duck chores anyway, because I know it might sound gross, but we actually want him to pee over here, because that pee, him marking over here, can be a fox deterrent. So especially with all this fresh snow, I want him to come over and mark his territory. So I brought him over to pee. He has done his job. But yeah, so I woke up this morning and I saw the fox was circling the coop, threw that door open, did a big loud, "Hey! Get out!" The ducks are going wild. And I'm like, "Stop, be quiet, go in your house." Like, cause they have like 2 little hideaways that they can go in. One's like a full-on shelter. One, I call it their patio cause it's kind of open, but I'm like, go in your house, be quiet. Like, but of course they're like up against the fence, squawking, trying to be big, tough ducks, trying to scare the fox away. And I'm like, you're not scaring it away. You are presenting yourself as its breakfast. But yeah, me screaming at it was enough. It took off. So of course I don't think I've ever put on clothes so fast in my life, as I had just woken up. So I'm still in my pajamas. So I'm just trying to grab anything that I can put on that's not pajamas, and running out here just to make sure that I can count heads. But everything is good. It looked like the fox had like literally just come up here, because there was no footprints other than just the single trail up the hill behind the hut and 1 trail away. So he hadn't even like walked around the coop or anything. So that's good. So now I've just been coming out here periodically to walk around, just trying to drop my own scent. My dog's doing a good job of dropping his scent, marking. And yeah, it sucks. This is like the part of like keeping outdoor pets that like you just have to trust your fortifications, because they can't live in the house. They're not indoor animals. Ducks are disgusting. They are smelly little creatures. They're not indoor animals. They don't want to be indoors. So, you know, I just really have to trust that all of our fortifications are going to hold. And it's tough. It's tough when like you have lost. We lost the whole flock already. We lost them in March, and like I was devastated, absolutely devastated to come out, and they were just gone, just all gone. You know, the birds that I raised by hand and loved, and yeah. So very, very dramatic morning. I was super stressed out. I'm still a little like, oh my God, freaking fox. You know, so we have a very wild backyard. I'm in the suburbs, but we have like a creek and a valley that is behind our house, and it's like a bit of forever wild type land behind our house. And I know exactly where the fox lives, because I'm going to say her, because she's got a den and she's a very permanent resident here, and she's got pups in the spring. So, I mean, there's possible that this was the male, that obviously she's got to mate with something, but I'm pretty sure it's the female fox, because she's just always here. And so I can see her den because she runs right into it. So she lives a football field away from me. She's just that annoying neighbor I got to deal with. She's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning to look at. She's so healthy because she's eating my ducks. But, yeah, she's beautiful, but I don't want her on my property. Please just stay away. Yes, I completely lost my train of thought, but that's okay. So I'm just outside, and yeah, so fortunately, actually, just by a little bit of coincidence, I am off work again today. I had a dentist appointment that I still have to go to a little bit later today. I just had a lunchtime dentist appointment, and I then right after the dentist appointment, I just have a whole bunch of kind of family things that I have to attend to. So once again, it was, I have some sick time left over. It's the end of the year, so I was like, well, I have to take a half day. I'm gonna just take a whole day And so it really was just like luck that that I can stand outside here all morning and guard my ducks because I'm not working today. Yeah, so we're also trying to figure out some other things that we can do. I feel like it's hard in the winter just because everything gets covered in snow, everything's wet, there's so much precipitation, because a lot of the things that, you know, we read about is a lot of like scent deterrents. So like my husband, he's gonna go pick up some peppermint and garlic, as we were reading that that is a big scent deterrent, but it's like, you know, how long is that scent gonna last? It's, I don't know if you can see, but like it's snowing hard. Like it's gonna be, give it an hour and that garlic's buried. So I don't know, I feel like stuff like that works a lot better in the summer and the spring than it does in the middle of winter, especially when they're probably like the most hungry and the most desperate. So it was spring, kind of, you know, end of winter, early spring when the fox got in the last time. It was March and she definitely had pups. So, you know, just, I don't know if we should try to like fence more of the yard. Where's the dog? Luca! All right, I gotta go find my dog, but I guess this is a suburban farm life, right? But this snow is beautiful. Just look at it. You guys are all nervous now, huh? Keep that big bad fox away. I know. Just ran back out here again. Might be a little shaky because I just have my phone. I'm like scanning. So I was in my bedroom changing because I have to go to my appointment very soon. And I saw the fox again. It was not in our yard. It was not anywhere near the ducks. It was across the gully. And I was actually like hoping to get a little picture or video of it because she really is beautiful, but she just went like running across the ridge. Yeah, so she's prowling. She's a beauty. She's a beauty, but she is on the prowl. Oh my gosh, now there's deer in the gully. It's a very active day. Beautiful. The deer can stay. For sure. Now the ducks. It's probably just me because they can hear me, but now they're in a ruckus because the fox was quite far, like wasn't on our property or near. I don't know like how sensitive the ducks are to sensing like how close a fox could be. I think it's me because they're like in this corner just squawking at me. Oh yeah, now the family of deer is walking into the valley. So I really just don't want to go to my appointment, but don't have a choice. I can't schedule or cancel my dentist appointment at this point when it's like 30 minutes from now. Ugh. Well, after I captured that little video, I did give another hoot and holler at it, and that's when it did take off and bolted further up the gully, so hopefully she knows that I'm on to her and stays away. So I ended up getting back home super late yesterday, so I thought I would make this video a little two-parter. So it's actually the next day. Today is Thursday, December 11th, and I cannot believe it. I did absolutely no knitting yesterday. Never picked up the needles a single time. That's very rare for me. Feels weird. So yeah, so I have a little bit of extra packages to open because I didn't even open my packages yesterday. Yeah, so I just finished packing some orders. Thank you. And I am heating up my bubble. So I thought while the bubble is heating, I would open these up so that I can get them on the winder, because I definitely want to get some knitting time in. So let's see what we have today. I have had this like lingering cough for almost 3 weeks now. It just really annoyed me. This is so pretty. I really love when green and purple are together. It's always such a great combination. So this yarn is from Spun Right Round. This is actually last year's Advent. I know if you've been watching all the videos, you're probably so sick of me saying this, but if you're new, thank you, welcome. You know, if you're new, I always like want you to know what's going on. So I never know like how much information and detail to share in every single one of these episodes. So this is last year's Advent from Spun Right Round that I didn't end up using, so I repackaged it in the order that I wanted to use it for my rainbow bouquet shawl that I am currently knitting. So that was yesterday's color. This is today's color, number 11. Oh, this one's really good. Got pink and green. Oh, it's really nice. All right. So let me get... Oh my gosh, look at... This is how little knitting I have done since the last video. I wound up day 9 and it's still on the winder. Okay. Yeah, so I definitely have a little bit of making up to do, but that's okay. Making is never a race for me. If you have been around for any bit of time on this channel, a part of my Discord chat, I do have a Discord chat. I'd love for you to join and craft along with me. I've got a great community of makers in there. And then I also have a local group that I love to get crafty with as well. So if you have been a part of my community for any amount of time, then you know I am slow. Part of it is I just get easily distracted by new projects, but yeah, I just don't It's not about how quickly you get things done. It's about the process for me. So I try to not put deadlines on things, and that's why I have learned that when I do need things made by a certain date, like for shows, for my booth samples, those kinds of things, I really need to outsource that, because for me, my making is my time, and it's just not something that needs to be rushed. So yeah, so I thought it'd be fun to do a color each day, but if it happens, great. But if it doesn't fit my schedule, then it wasn't meant to be. Okay, so I have like an empty 8 bag. So now I'm wondering, am I actually like multiple days behind? I don't think I am. I think I just need to do a little bit of organization over here, but I'll figure that out. So the other thing I have to open today, so this is my Firefly Notes Stitch Marker Advent. So this is a 12-day countdown, so I'm just opening one every other day. So this is day 6. I know I haven't really been doing like proper spoiler alerts, because I know not everyone starts opening their 12 days on December 1st. So look away. This one's really fun. This one is a floral cactus. Really cute. Super cute. And this one's also a proper stitch marker with the round closure. And I do wish that they were like the lobster claw lever back, just so that you could use them in your crochet projects. But the one nice thing for your knitting projects is that they are a completely seamless loop, so you don't have to worry about them snagging or coming off at all, because I know sometimes when it's like a jump ring, that little gap slowly opens up over time. I tend to have issues with that. Okay, I'm gonna get organized, because now I can't find color 9, so I have to figure out where that decided to disappear to. I'm gonna get organized, wind up the rest of the yarn, put on some comfy clothes, and get into the bubble.
Oh, the bubble!
So I'm ending my day with a relaxing foot soak. Except it's not me that's in the bath. Pepperoni? There you go, Papa. This is my oldest pupper, Logan. And he's been dealing with some, I can't figure out if it's itchy paws or some arthritis or a combination of both. So we've been giving him some Epsom salt foot baths at night to soothe his paws. Mr. Cheese is coming to say hello. Hello. You joining bath time? Not really bath time. It's just a warm Epsom salt soak up to his ankles. We were watching some Christmas movies tonight. We got Rudolph playing in the background. Oh, yeah. He's purring so loud. Very cute. keeping your bestie company? Logan is Simon's favorite. These two are always together. That and he probably wants a dog treat. Because, I don't know. This cat's a weirdo. Yeah, until tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas.